the African heavy metal show brought to you exclusively by Dilly Gap Radio and the Bean Machine.
Okay, so here it is. The moment we've been waiting for, what today's show is all about. That band called ParkingLotGrass. From Nairobi, Kenya. So here we go, man. All you people tuned from Africa, everyone from Europe and America. This is the interview we've been waiting for with ParkingLotGrass. Let's check it out. Hey guys, please introduce yourself and tell us what you do in the band.
Hi, my name is Victor Chwer. I'm the rhythm guitarist for ParkingLotGrass. I've been with the band since its formation.
Hey, what's up everyone? This is Alistair, lead guitar, ParkingLotGrass.
Hi Dean, this is Maria Duncan, the lead singer for ParkingLotGrass, and I came in from Seismic, as you well in fact know, and I'm glad to be on board, and I'm glad that you're sharing music out there and playing it on your station. We really appreciate the support, and we hope we can be there to do more in future together.
Thanks guys, it's great to have you on the show. Can you tell me what the metal and the rock scene is like in Kenya? Like, as an outsider looking into me, it looks a lot more established than a lot of the other African countries. Is there a lot of support from the media and the industry in Kenya?
Well, it's partly amazing and partly a challenge to us all. The response has been rather slow in gathering enough traction, but as compared to the other scenes in other countries like South Africa and Egypt, we're somehow getting where we expect ourselves to be in the next few years. That means we always have to try and push our music further to a local market as an alternative to what's currently being offered. And I know it somehow sucks to say this, but most of what people are being offered here in Kenya is very shallow music. The general perception of rock also doesn't help much either, and people think we slaughter goats and drink their blood just for one of our gigs. And I mean, it's a perception generally that it's like it's pulling us down, because people are cautious more about your music and what are you writing, what are you singing about. And I don't want to say that this is an obstacle, because we can really overcome it, and that's what we're doing in our approach to songwriting and writing our own music as well. In terms of structure, you have to give them what they expect to hear. So Kenya, that perception, it doesn't help much, but we're slowly circumnavigating that perception. And like I said, we try and make our music relate to the normal Mwananchi, and we try and incorporate ideas that are more or less indigenous to a market. So it's a process that we know might take time, but we're looking at the bigger picture here, so we're in no hurry. We're focused on being pioneers of Kenyan, or more like an African sound of rock and metal. We draw a lot of experiences. From our experiences, and we're quite optimistic of the outcome. So the media is still catching up, but since we're still making advances with some caution, our scene doesn't really grab the spotlight, but I believe we have our moments. Like very soon we're going to be having Oktoberfest, and yeah, I'm sure that will make some waves.
How many albums have you guys released?
So far it's only the Shimo Mfukoni EP, which we did back in 2012, Right now we're currently in studio working on material for a full-length album that we want out this year in the fourth quarter. Definitely a step up from Shimo Mfukoni, and we're feeling good about it.
Cool, man.
So far we've released 2 singles that will be on the album, and we're lining up a third as we speak.
Very, very cool. I know a lot of people, including myself, are waiting for this album from Parking Lot Grass. Alistair, tell the people listening in where they can actually get hold of Parking Lot Grass music.
Our music is easily available on iTunes, Amazon MP3, and a couple of other sites like CD Baby and Reverb Nation. We also put up streaming tracks on our SoundCloud account and on our website. That's www.parkinglotgrass.com.
Great website.
The Shimo Mfukoni EP is up online and available for purchase for anyone that wants to buy it and support the band in that way. We'll definitely put up a whole new album once it's over and done with. We don't have any merch available online, but it's something we definitely want to do from next year if everything goes well. It's just that the logistics for merchandise online is still pretty difficult for a small band, so we hope we'll be able to do that in due course.
I hope so too, and I hope you don't forget to send a free t-shirt to the African Metal and Hard Rock Show. I saw online that you guys have a Team PLG. Can you tell me a bit more about what Team PLG is?
Team PLG are basically our precious fans, as Ali said before, but some of them have been with us and with the band since day one. I mean, I was one before I joined in, and I just love the performances and the energy that was there before I joined in, and more or less I can say that it was exciting being there as a fan, listening to another band actually entertaining you and going the extra mile to do so. They try and also incorporate a lot of Swahili in the songs. It had this authentic vibe that was just awe-inspiring. So the fans, the Team PLG, they spread the music and they get it out there because we still believe that the best way of marketing is on face-to-face basis. So those guys are the same guys who come out to our gigs and buy merchandise, attend our gigs, and basically support us through and through. They're in all sectors, the school kids and the guys in government offices, private sector, as well as church, it goes back to what I was saying about we're trying to really change the perception of people towards this type of music that we do.
You guys recently played in Europe, Beirut in Germany. Victor, can you tell me what that was like for the band?
That was the 49 Degrees Metal Zone Festival. The first one, it was, in a single word, fucking phenomenal.
I bet it was.
It was a hell of an experience and did us a lot in terms of actualization. Something we'd only dreamed about, that our music would get us on international tours. It was a dream come true. The guys there were all amazing and really great hosts. They made it fun for us. We had lots of beer and we eventually got onto the stage. It felt so right.
Cool.
Definitely a confidence boost and put us in a good place. Meeting the other band as well was pretty awesome. Before Crash from Angola, sick band. Advex and Shack Time from Germany, great people to play with. The show was great. It was amazing. We can't say anymore. It was fucking epic.
I'm sure it was, man. It must have been such a cool feeling for you guys to play there. And you mentioned Before Crash from Angola and the guys from Carlos and Cube Records in Angola doing great things there. So you guys got any plans to return to Europe at all?
Yeah, I mean, we're hopeful that we can go back. We're still in touch with the guys from Bayreuth. But there's also been a couple of other people who are reaching out and asking about the band and about our music and about the scene in Kenya.
That's good.
So priorities to just get done with our album and hope that we'll get some good traction all over the place, and maybe, you never know, just catch someone's ear someplace and find that they're looking for something fresh. So
PLG.
We haven't reached a point where we can arrange tours around the world ourselves, but we're always open to anyone who has a gig and anyone who wants or can't find a way to get us out there. So we just do this for the love of it, and we'll see how things play out.
Cool, man. So any of you festival promoters and gig promoters out there in America and Europe looking for some fresh talent, I suggest you get hold of this band Parking Lot Grass and get them onto some of your gigs and festivals. With that being said, I'm going to go with the first song that I ever heard from this band that really got me hooked on them, and it's a song called Speed Chaser. What a fantastic song. As I said, that's the first song I ever heard from Parking Lot Grass, and immediately, as soon as I heard that song, I knew that we were onto something good. great melodies, great music. Love the vocals, love the lyrics. Alistair, can you tell me what happened with Raphael? Why was he replaced?
Well, I mean, we just reached a point where we had creative differences that we couldn't get over and agree on. We just needed to move on, and it wasn't the easiest decision. The fans loved him. He had a lot of energy on stage, but c'est la vie. Sometimes you just have to part ways, and so we did. We're proud of what we accomplished over the years with him, and we wish him all the best. I'm sure he's gonna do good things, whichever direction he chooses. But we're happy with Duncan, who's his replacement. We're happy with what we're hearing so far. We hope the fans are happy as well. But we're getting positive vibes, so yeah.
Oh, definitely. I mean, Duncan's doing a fantastic job too. These new songs that you've sent us are awesome. We're going to be playing those a little bit later. Duncan, do you still sing for Seismic? And if you do, is there time for both bands?
I don't. I no longer play with Seismic, and I think we had our differences, and this occurred while we were on a tour some time back with them and ParkingLotGrass, and on some circumstantial occurrence, differences arose, and we decided to part ways. It was a mutual understanding, but shortly after I went back to studio and I tried to do my own solo project, because I feel like I have a lot that I just need to have aired out, and I need to package it in an album. So yeah, like I was saying, yeah, I felt like I had a lot that I needed to package up and just put it up in an album and get it out there. So when I got to studio, which is the same studio we record with as PLG, I met with Ali and we shared a few notes, and from my circumstance, he shed light on the vacancy amongst the ranks at PLG, and I just decided, I need to do something, and I need to find people who are like-minded and share the same interest and passion. So I was willing to join them, and I got on board early this year, sometime in January. So it's been, according to them, it's a great addition to the band, and I think I can impact so much more than the previous vocalist, who is my friend, my beloved friend Rafa. I think I can try and balance out the areas he missed. Of course, we're two different performers. He's a very strong performer, but more subtle, and I have a clear conscience to my approach when it comes to writing. So yeah, there are a few things I borrowed from him, and a few things I'm trying to add on just to make the band sound better.
You're going to play your single that you released, I think it was in early April, a song called Rain Man. Let's check this out. ParkingLotGrass, all the way from Kenya, with Rain Man. This is the African Metal and Hard Rock Show, streaming out of London, UK.
When you feel like you won't rain on your for this way. Decide, decline, and take control. And I know just what you're feeling on the inside. It's not worth it if it's inside. You just keep falling down this incline. As we all gather while we're sheltered from the pain. The comes the moment to tell me rain. What you scream afraid, please take your innocence. They gathered, they were dancing in the rain. Here comes the never-ending pain. Please take your innocence. When it feels like you're in control, but you second guess it's nature. And feels like you're on a roll, nothing that can get you in. When you feel like it won't rain on your parade, then it finally happens. And that's what the rain man does. Feels like you're in control, but you second guess it's nature. And feels like you're on a roll, nothing that can get you. When you feel like it won't rain on your parade, then it finally happens. That's what the rain man
Another top class track there from Parking Lot Grass. As you know, we speaking to them today, and they're telling us a bit more about themselves. Victor, how did you guys come up with the name Parking Lot Grass?
We get asked this question a lot of times.
I bet you do.
Well, all I can say is that Parking Lot Grass, the parking lot came about from where we used to hang out, like when we were 18, still fresh in uni. Definitely there are still no clubs in Kenya playing metal or rock during the weekends, so basically what we used to do is go hang out in outside clubs in the parking lots, drinking and listening to rock and metal music from our cars. Then the grass is actually an acronym
For weed.
it's an acronym for what brought us together, like from the three original members of the band. That's Alistair, me, and
The grass.
Howie, our first drummer. We both like almost the same things. I was gaming. We love gaming. We love rock. We love alcohol. We love smoking weed and stuff. So when you combine all those
Stuffs.
things that I mentioned, the acronym spells out grass.
That's very cool, man. I think it's a really catchy name. It gets you thinking, and it's rolls off the tongue very nicely for me. Parking Lot Grass. I've still got Speed Chaser going through my head, and I'm just thinking back when I saw the video. It's such a cool video, and who actually produced it, and does it get a lot of TV time in Kenya?
Thanks a lot, man. The video was produced by a team of guys called Feel the Void. They're our friends, and they're just a bunch of really cool guys. They like the song, they really like the song, and they approached us with the idea to do the video. And we felt that it matched the song and it gave us an opportunity to get the message heard and seen around the political issues around our country, which really aren't unique to Kenya, but struck a chord. It gets some airplay on TV up to today, and our fans still love the track. We enjoy playing it live, so it's part and parcel of the PLG set list, yeah.
That's really cool, man. I really think it's amazing the way you mix languages in your songs. Do you find that you reach a wider audience by doing so?
We have had some criticism when guys saying we're trying to do a genre that's not so local and not so indigenous to our people. But you find we share the same instruments. Where we have drums, and that's a very indigenous form of like an instrument. It's a very indigenous form of sound and instrumentation here in Africa. So we try and think at this whole mixing languages thing as in a nutshell. We're trying to bridge that division that we're currently having, and it just happened naturally along the way. It wasn't something that guys sat down and decided, like we need to do something that's by us and for us, that's boo-foo or yeah. But Ralph was writing, and some songs felt that they sounded better in Swahili, so guys just picked up to it, and they just went along with it, and it gathered traction. So it stuck and somehow became part of ParkingLotGrass style. So it resonated locally with a good number of people, and we couldn't believe the reception that we were getting. I mean, even with our new songs, we did Rainman first, which is mostly in English, and when we did Naweza, the reception was absolutely amazing because people could actually relate to the music because they could better understand the words, and it cuts across all castes in terms of music, because someone might be a hip-hop enthusiast, but because you're not approaching him through a type of genre, you're just approaching him blatantly, like in Kiswahili. This is what we're doing, and we're here, and it's an alternative. If you want to listen to it, then sure as hell welcome. And telling them that in Kiswahili is, I think, a far much better approach, because we get to encompass a lot of more enthusiasts that way. So we got some backlash from our fans, but we chose not to bother with that. We just focused on our music and decided that was noise. So I can say we do accept criticism, but hey, everyone has an opinion. So it has, however, done us a lot of good in terms of local reach, and just having guys know what we do and our style of music. And also outside Kenya, it has been a major boost to our reach, and more or less I'd say we're hopeful that we can carry on this trend and try to inject as much content that people can relate to easily without having to, like play and pause. What did this guy just say? And we're very, like I said, we're very much optimistic of where we're heading with this, and it's something that's totally going to stick. So you will hear more of it in terms of Swahili rock. I don't know what we can call it, Swarrock or whatever, but yeah. So if the fans like it, we of course will have to do more of that, and if they don't, we will definitely have another album coming out. Yeah.
Okay, that being said, tell me about Shumu Mfukoni. It's one of my favorite PLG songs. I can't get enough of it. It's got such a cool vibe. The vocals are amazing. Tell me a bit about that song.
The song Shimo Mfukoni is about the plight of the common man in Kenya facing day-to-day struggles. Life in Kenya at the time of the track, when we released the track, had become extremely difficult for the common man after the economy went haywire. Everything was just going up and up. This song was about what the people are going through, and it's a story of that Mwananchi, aka common man. For anyone in a job or earning wages, there comes a time of the month where they have a Shimo Mfukoni, which it's Swahili. If you directly translate it to English, means a hole in the pocket. So
I can definitely relate to that.
Shimo Mfukoni definitely means like when you get money, when you get paid, like at the end of the month, your money just goes
Away.
through a hole, paying rent, expenses, and at the end of the day, you end up having nothing left to survive on.
Right.
Glad you like the song though.
Yeah, man, it's a very cool song. I think we should go and listen to that right now. This is Parking Lot Grass on the African Metal and Hard Rock Show, streaming out of London, with a song called Shimo Mfukoni. Man, what a great track. I get total goose flesh every time I hear that track. It's so well played. The guitars are just out of this world, and the singing and everything is such a great song, man. Tell me a little bit about Naweza. What does it mean?
Naweza is a Swahili term for basically it means I can in English, and it's a direct translation. Naweza is actually a reflection of hardship and colossal obstacles that somehow spell strife in our lives, and we all as human beings can relate to that. But how to face this challenge or these challenges is almost summed up in a single line where we're trying to say, have no fear. In the face of difficulty, we can overcome them, and that's what we mean by Najua Naweza. It's basically, I know I can do it. So this song is a message of triumph over the aforementioned hardships as embodied in the song's chorus.
We're going to go straight into Parking Lot Grass's latest single, a song called Naweza. This is the African Metal and Hard Rock Show.
So frustrating to live such a life that it all once made sense. Now look at the strife. We meet at a dead end.
What an amazing song, man. Killer vocals, killer rhythms. Again, Parking Lot Grass with Naweza. For those of you that have just tuned in now, this is the African Metal and Hard Rock Show. We are interviewing Parking Lot Grass from Kenya today. Victor, can you tell me a bit about the song called Here for a While? What inspired the song? I dig it very much, man. Another one of my favorites, and it's something I find myself saying with every track I hear of Parking Lot Grass, that they're all my favorites.
This one is hard to answer, unfortunately. We'll have to let the song speak for itself. On the instruments, though, we were looking for something heavier than the other tracks on the EP, and this track was the result. We have a lot more in the album, in this upcoming album, that almost sounds as heavy as the Here for a While track.
That's cool. We like heavy. This is a heavy metal show, so let's go and take a listen to that song right now. This is Parking Lot Grass with a song called Here for a While.
Nothing new to you. Really see who groove is something only you can do. So act like you know this. Really see who play is something so true. Straight from the heart, and it's beautiful. I said, act like you know this. Don't you confuse this. Taking out street after street, and again, never letting down on the beat, and we're doing it all tonight, and for love long, we've been here for a while. Don't ever be this way, pretend to be persuaded. What's the price to pay? Never change. We'll never stay the same. We're always turning pages. We're cheat on the way. Cheat away. Yes. Taking out street after street, and again, never letting down on the beat, and we're doing it all tonight, and for long we know we've been here for a while. We're breaking out hit after hit, and we're never gonna let you resist, and we're doing it all tonight.
Very cool stuff. That's Parking Lot Grass with Here for a While, taken from the Shimum Mfukoni album. Can you tell me, guys, when is your next album coming out?
If all goes well, this should be out in the fourth quarter this year. We're trying hard to get it over and done with by October. We had wanted it out earlier, maybe around June, but we just had to be real with ourselves. And there was a lot going on, plus we had a new singer on board. So there's also been a lot of ideas coming off all of us as the process of writing has continued. We're all becoming better musicians in the process, and we're happy about it. So
cool.
As much as we had pressured ourselves to finish, we also want to release a high quality product.
Yeah.
The stakes are much higher now, and there's high expectations from everyone. So far, we've released 2 singles from the upcoming album. That's Rain Man and Naweza. We're currently lining up a 3rd track to release before the album, and we're pretty damn psyched about it all. So we hope that you and everyone over there is looking forward to this, because we certainly are.
Yeah, we definitely are too, man. I know there's a lot of people over here, especially myself, looking forward to the new Parking Lot Grass material. And as you say, growing as a band, growing as musicians, the writing process is a lot more involved with the new members and that kind of thing. It can only go bigger and better than it is already. With that being said, there's a lot of new young bands starting out all over Africa. As we've heard on the show, we've played loads of them. Some of them great quality stuff, some of them demo quality, some of them more experienced than others. It's really amazing, and so happy to see and hear that there's so much new music coming out of Africa. I mean, do you guys have any advice for these new up and coming young bands?
Advice? Well, it's got to be similar for bands anyway. I guess the good thing about being a band starting out in Africa is that it's not as saturated as other parts of the world. I mean, I can't imagine what it's like starting a new band in a place as huge as the US. So that's working for the guys over here. But the thing is, whatever you do as a band in Africa, do it to the best of your ability, and don't wait for anyone to make things work for you. Just do it yourself, and they'll join you along the way.
Definitely.
If you wait, then you'll wait forever. The world is the world is waiting. So bands just need to get out there, put the music on records, send it out. The internet has made things a lot easier nowadays. So
yeah,
the simple words of advice is just do it, and don't stop.
Good advice, man. Good advice coming from a great band out of Kenya, Parking Lot Grass. All you young bands in Africa that are just starting out, make use of the internet, get your music out there, and don't sit and wait for anyone, just do it. Let's check out another song from Parking Lot Grass called Your Eyes. Duncan, tell me, what are the future plans for Parking Lot Grass? What do you guys expect to achieve?
To be honest, I'd say our priority right now is finishing the album, which we're still trying to wrap our heads around, because it's been such a fast-paced movement. I mean, I just joined and I found Ali and Victor and the rest of the guys had actually most of the content written down in terms of the songs. So I just came in and we hit the studios up, and it was amazing how we could gel in such a small time. I think it's mostly because of the passion we share, and it's a common understanding between all of us, because we've been in the scene for quite some time, and we know all the hurdles that are thrown in front of us. So it's like a constant steeplechase, and at this stage we believe this is like our Commonwealth Games, and we have to make a name for ourselves. So we're gonna go hard on this, and we're gonna try and do our best. But being in a band is also really hard. We try and deal with different personalities and different schedules. You know, I'm working, Ali's doing something totally different, and we're also different people, so how we interact can be different, and that may cause some friction to be realized in terms of handling and executing band objectives. Then there are experiences that really test us as a unit and as individuals. I remember back then in 2012 when PLG was releasing the EP, I was there in the fans. I was there with the fans, and we were outside when this storm just brewed while these guys were doing sound check, and they had booked the stage and everything. They had everything, and the lighting and perfect sound, and you could just hear it, and the environment was slowly warming up, and then that storm finally pissed on their parade. But I remember guys going for blow drive at their places, and we came and blow dried all our gear, and the guys had the show going, because I mean the Team PLG was out there and they knew what they wanted, and we had what they wanted. So at that time, guys just hurried up and just forget about what happened and quickly adapt to make sure that your closest fans can actually get to hear what they came out for. And this was just a big thing. This is one of the major things that made me feel like, I mean, I have a solo project going on and I can do it, but it's better done when you're with people you share a lot with, in terms of just the drive and the hunger. It was really there. So what to expect from us from here? I think we can say we'll be around for some time, and we totally appreciate what you guys are doing and for doing, and thank you for playing our music. We're going to do a lot more than that, and we're looking into doing our first video for the next single or not. We're still not sure about that, because like I said, we're all different, and you can have a different input, and maybe I can say this song should have a video and someone else might have an idea, but another song deserves that chance. So yeah, we're slowly making moves towards doing that, and all I know and all I can say for sure is that with my skill, with my talent, and with my writing, I know I can impact a change in this band that if we as a whole, as a unit, can work towards the expectations of everyone around us, even you guys up there in the UK, in London. I mean, come on, it's music. It has to be something that more or less it's a medium for just getting messages across, and the messages that you can decide if they're gonna linger or just be ephemeral, or embed themselves in memories of people, so that when you listen to this track, you listen to Nawiza, you can relate to it. You listen to Rain Man, yeah, I mean, that happened to me once in some weird dingy place when I was binging. And yeah, so expect a lot, and we still need your help. Continue playing our songs, and can I say welcome aboard Team PLG, because aficionados, man, and we can only, and this is the bottom line, we can only get better, and this is through our input and your input and the input of our own local markets and the media. So we expect a lot from everyone else, and if it doesn't come, we're still gonna keep pushing.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank ParkingLotGrass for sending us the files through from this interview and letting us play their music to the world today. And it's been great fun hearing all about ParkingLotGrass and hearing your fantastic music. Have you got anything to say to the listeners of Telegaf Radio?
Stick by us and we'll stick by you. No, really, we're just happy to have had the chance to do this interview. We really appreciate the fact that you guys are able to listen to our music. Thanks to Dean and the crew, and we just hope you guys will keep believing in us and supporting us from wherever you are. Word of mouth goes a long way. Just share a track you dig with one friend and tell them it's a band you had of it in Kenya. That's really awesome. I mean, let's see where this all goes. We'll be glad to do this again 12 months from now and assess the progress of like our new album. We'll give you everything, the new tours we'll do. We'll definitely love to have another interview. Until then, keep the faith and stay heavy. Metal for life.
Tita, I'm calling from Iraq.
From where?
I'm calling you from Iraq.
Alright, so there you have it, everybody who tuned in for the Parking Lot Grass interview. What a flipping great interview, what a great band. And I know for sure I'm certainly looking forward to that new Parking Lot Grass album.